Okay, so this is how to create a video with PowerPoint. First of all, get all your slides together, all your images on your slides, and then after you've done that, you're going to go up to the menu under the slideshow. So you've imported all your image next to slideshow, okay, and record the slideshow narration, which is what I'm doing right now. Assuming you have a microphone on and turned on in your laptop and have it enabled, then click the start recording from beginning option. Okay, so you're going to start, you do the start recording from beginning here, and when you are finished commenting on each of the slides, you're going to click the left mouse button to go to the next slide until you're done. So I'm commenting on each slide. I'm commenting on this one, and so then when I'm done, I'm going to save the PowerPoint, and I'll have the narration embedded in each of the slides. And then we're going to, after that, check File, Export to a Movie. So let's go to the next slide. And you can see here I picked File, and then I pick Export, okay, and then I pick Create a Video. So File, Export, Create a Video. Next, it'll come up and say, do you want to use your recorded timings and your narration? And this is the one you'll pick. Choose use recorded timings and your narration, the audio that you have. You choose that. And then it will ask you what kind of a video you want to create, either an MP4, or if you click here, it'll be a WMV, and either one of those will work in Trial Director. So now what I'm going to do is just go ahead and record all my narration in each of these pictures. So here's a picture of the World's Fair in 1904 at night here in St. Louis. It was lit by Thomas Edison. And another nighttime shot of Festival Hall, the world's largest organ, was in this particular building. And then this was the official Kodak building where you could have your photos taken or buy film. And this was a restaurant that was in the Forest Park area of St. Louis. Another nighttime shot of one of the large palaces. This is an overview. This is called Art Hill nowadays, but back then it was a cascade with water coming down, and you could get a boat ride here on a gondola that was brought over from Venice. Another building, the Palace of Mines and Metallurgy. You can go in there and look at all the different ores from around the world. Here's cascades of water coming down from one of the restaurants. And this is a Palace of Mines and Metallurgy with these big obelisks, and here's some folks getting a ride on a boat. And this was one of the villages that was recreated by the people from a different country. Here's some people in the typical garb that was worn to the World's Fair in 1904. A band that played. This negative is obviously reversed. When it was developed, it has to be flipped. Another palace with people walking around, Louisiana Purchase Monument. Big giant Ferris wheel, the biggest ever created. 65 people could be in each one of these cars. Another nighttime shot of the palaces and the lagoon. And another evening picture, a couple more evening pictures. And this was the inside in where a couple thousand people could stay right inside the World's Fair grounds. A little train that would haul you around the fairgrounds, and a larger World's Fair auto that could take you around.